You mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
And I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under Yahanna they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
The 60s, we came out here to wake up blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. If you find your name and your father on the 12 tribes chart, this is where you belong. The Bible belongs to you. This is your constitution. This is the truth and the only truth that actually matters, man. You understand? Right now, America is trying to wage a war against black fathers. You see America trying to clown black fathers, trying to mock black fathers that actually want to build up their families, actually want to love their women, actually want to teach their children, actually want to give off some wisdom. And America is going to shun that when it comes down to a black man that actually wants to protect his family, that actually wants to instill some discipline into his family so that his children and his woman is not a part of the lifestyle of America. But America shuns that. America wants black women out here showing their behind. They want our children out here doing every TikTok dance, doing everything that's social and everything that everybody loves, dressing like everybody else, showing their behinds, posting everywhere, fighting everywhere. They want us being nothing but drug dealers and gangbangers and running up and down the streets. But let a black man actually step into his role and do what a black man is supposed to be, and be a provider, and be a black man, and be a leader in his family. That's shunned against, man. Right. You seen him doing with our athletes. You see him doing right now with Deion Sanders and his son. You seen him doing with all of our families. They don't like that. They don't like to see a black man that actually wants to stand up and got something to say. Actually wants to protect his family. Actually wants to stand up and be the face and the protection of his family. That's a danger to America. They don't want a black man that actually got authority and command in his household. A black woman that actually listens to her husband. Right. They don't want that in America, man. Take me over to Exodus 1 and 9. You understand? All they want us to do is be so-called this baby daddies. All they want us to do is be so-called this drug dealers. All they want us to do is just be criminals and deadbeats. But the Bible is provoking a black man to be inside of that household and build up a black family and be a unit and actually be something solid. You look at all the destruction in our families right now, it's because we've been going against the wisdom that's spoken of inside the Bible. Who actually cares about changing the lifestyles and the livelihoods of black people? Who actually cares about changing the mindsets of black people? Everybody out here is talking the talk. Everybody out here is talking the talk, but look at our families, look at our neighborhoods. Look at the arguments that we having. Look at our families being completely divided and our neighborhoods divided. Got beef with every brother that walk up and down the street. You think another black man is your damn enemy. It's time for you to wake up, black man. Our person is very fearful of the black family coming together. It's very fearful. When you look at how they're coming at black fathers right now in the media, and what it is that they're doing for our children, the care and the love, the oppression that we feel towards our children being racially profiled, our children being followed up and down the streets, our children being bullied, our children being called out of their name, that means something to a black man. That means something to our fathers. Damn right, brother. You understand? That means something to us. And you damn well should hold on to that, because that is something that God instilled into you. You should give a damn about what people are doing to your family, man. You should give a damn about that. But America wants to shun that. That's why they're coming at Deion Sanders. That's why they're trying to come at LeVar Ball. That's why they're trying to come at all of the black fathers that actually try to be the face of their family and give a damn about it. Serena Williams' father standing up in that damn interview. Y'all remember? Go look up all these clips and all of these news articles. Why is America so fearful of this? Why is the media trying to talk down against this? What's wrong with me saying my son is great? What's wrong with me saying my daughter is great? What's wrong with me saying my daughter is not going to be like everybody else? What's wrong with that is that provokes strength. And America doesn't want a black family to be strong at all. We got to be a part of everything. We got to be a part of your drugs. We got to be a part of your wicked lifestyle. We got to be a part of it so you can keep us underfoot. And it's a dangerous thing to America when we separate from y'all, like the brother was saying. It's a dangerous thing. And every oppressor in no past that has owned slaves has always kept a sharp eye on the slaves and our growth pattern. All of these slave masters have kept a sharp eye on the growth pattern of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to try to determine our future. And the future towards them, when it comes to the slaves, is to remain slaves. We don't want to be slaves no more. We don't want to be slaves no more back here. We want to run the earth. So when you see us actually standing up for our families, America looks at that as an act of war. That you dare to actually come out of those chains. That you dare take them shackles off. That's why the media comes against black fathers. That's why the world is trying to come against black fathers. That's why it's talked down against. That's why you're called an angry black man. That's why you're called that you're just all strict. Because you actually give a damn. And that means something, black man. You hold on to that. Damn what everybody else think. You actually give a damn about your wives and your children, man. Give me Exodus chapter 1, verse 9. I'm going to show you what happened in the Bible, and I'm going to show you what Pharaoh said when he realized that we was gone, and the effect that it would have if the black family actually started to grow. Let me show you something that's inside of the Bible, man. Give me Exodus 1 and 9.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 1, verse 9. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we.
Go ahead.
Verse 10, come on, let us deal wisely with them.
It says, come on and let us deal wisely with them. These are persons back in Egypt, man. They had to understand it. They see the black family was starting to rise, that we were starting to become mighty. We had brotherhood. We was looking after one another. We gave a damn about one another. And Pharaoh said, read verse 10 again.
Come on.
Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply.
Lest they multiply. Says, come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. Pharaoh understood this the same way the white man understands this. This damn Hamite, this African in the Bible, understood that the multiplication of the black man inside of their kingdom was dangerous for them. It was dangerous to them. So it said, let us deal wisely with them. How did Pharaoh decide to deal wisely with us? Keep reading.
And it came to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land.
Their way of dealing wisely with us was to get them up out of the land. Their way of trying to get wise, trying to deal wisely with us, they had some perception that we would join their enemies, that we would go and be more stronger than them. Once again, these oppressors share the very same spirit. That's what you can bet your best dollar on when it comes down to these oppressors. When it comes down to these slave masters. What's your modern day slave master? The President of the United States. What's your modern day slave master in your slave government? The United States government, the FBI, the CIA, the number one of all, the goddamn Christian church. These are the greatest slave masters that want to keep black people, that want to keep Hispanics and Native American Indians away from the truth, away from who we are, away from our identity, away from what belongs to us. These rules and regulations is what makes black people a people, so that we don't be like the filth that runs around in America. You think America is not filthy? You don't see the crime rate in America? You don't see the poverty in America? You don't see the destroyed neighborhoods and the boarded up buildings in America? No, they want to give you smoke screens and ideas of happiness. They want to give you nice cars and nice buildings with windows. And they want to give you renovation. They want to give you amusement parks. They want to try to give you music and beats and instrumentals that make you try to look past the poverty that is actually taking place in this think about our kingdom, man. But we definitely not going to ignore it. The only way you can ignore it if you're on that drug called Christianity. If you can actually walk around here with this idea that everybody loves everybody when that's not what's going on. If you black, Hispanic, or Native American, you better not forget what's going on with your people, man. You better turn on that damn TV and go look at the news. Turn on the I.S.U.P.K, better yet, and you're going to see all of the articles, all of the evidence that we're bringing out. Life ain't sweet. Life ain't all good. They want to make all of our little boys homosexual. They want to make all of our little girls homosexual. They want to make all the black people get on drugs and be inside of their jail cells. That is what they want. They don't want you running a goddamn thing. You should open up your eyes and see that, man, because Pharaoh understood it. This slave master in the Bible saw it, and he said, let us deal wisely with them. What you don't know about George Washington is, to give you a little bit of history, George Washington and the founding fathers of America, they studied the previous kingdoms. They studied them. Them Freemasons, they studied Egypt, and they saw how they handled the Israelites. They studied how they handled the slaves. They studied it and they applied it. They applied it times 2. They applied it times 100. That's why you don't know who you are today. That's why if I call you a Jew, it sounds foreign. Sounds like you never heard this before. Yeah, that's all because of the crafty counsel of this oppressor. Give me Psalms 83. Give me Psalms 83 and 3. Because we're going to dive deep in this Bible. The Christian church and the rest of this world been trying to get all spiritual with you. Have you thinking you're spiritual out here? Have you thinking that you know something? They've been lying on the Bible for generations. They've been lying on the Bible for years. All this time you thought this Bible was for everybody. All this time you thought that you was just an African American. You thought you was Afro-Latino American. You thought you was just Native American. It turns out that those people are actually the Jews of the Bible. It turns out that those people are actually God's chosen people. These ain't emotions. This ain't feelings. It says it inside the Bible. How the hell don't you know that Moses was talking to you? How the hell don't you know that Christ was a black man? You giving some stinking behind blue white-eyed devil called Caesar Borgia. That's that white man that you think is Jesus Christ today. That's a lie. That goes directly against the scriptures. That's a lie. And that was all put up there as crafty counsel so that you would not know your culture and what it is to be a black father, what it is to be black, what real black culture really is, what actually belongs to you. When you look at this Bible, that is the Father giving you guidelines on what you can be and what you can't be. You understand? So now you would know how to deal with your emotions. You would know how to deal when you're being offended. You got scriptures in the Bible that get to talking about what? If you got an op with a brother, what you supposed to do? Man, you go to them directly. Him and he alone. Not in front of some crowd, but look at all of our children. This is how far we are from the Bible. Look at all of our children, black man. When you look at all these fight videos that's put online, what you see? 100 kids, right? You see 10 kids, 20 kids, all in the group. All in the group. Somebody recorded, nobody helped. Meanwhile, some black man getting stumped out on the ground. Your son or your daughter getting stumped out on the ground. Imagine if they knew that in the black culture that's spoken of inside of the Bible, if you had a problem with somebody, you go to him and him alone. You go talk to them and you tell them that offense. Why? So that you can become their enemy? No, that's not what the Bible says. So that you can gain a brother. Right. So that you can become stronger. Hey, man, listen, I ain't like how you talked to me back there. What you said back there, it offended me, man. Imagine when our children grew up on this. You don't know that these fights in elementary school and middle school and high school, you don't know that these things are traumatic? You don't know that they carry these things into their adulthood? Right. Or you gonna act like you don't know the same way you did? You mean to tell me the experiences you had in elementary school and middle school and high school you don't remember today? You mean to tell me you don't remember them? You damn sure remember them. And our children are going through them very same things, man. We ought to follow the wisdom that's spoken of inside of this Bible. The only place you're going to get it is inside of this school. We're going to keep it real with you. We don't care about making your feelings feel better or making them feel worse. We teaching the scriptures of the Bible so that we can build as a unit, so that we can build as a family. The scriptures ain't about all your feelings and emotions, man. It's telling you how to guide your feelings and emotions so that we don't end up dead up and down the street, so that our bodies are not filled with bullet holes, so that our homes are not evicted, so that we got some actual strength and backbone in our community. That's what these scriptures is about, man. Giving back the backbone inside of our hoods, man. Putting the brotherhood back inside of the hood. That's what the scriptures is about, man. You understand? Give me what I want. I ain't making none of this up. Psalms 83 and 3. Nice and loud.
This is the book of Psalm chapter 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel.
Say it again.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Nah, they've been trying to work us all together.
Crafty counsel.
Nah, it's been all about love.
Crafty counsel.
Ain't nobody been trying to lie to you.
Crafty counsel.
The Bible says, for they have taken crafty counsel. Against who?
Against thy people.
Against the entire earth?
Thy people.
The black man.
Die, people.
Crafty counsel against the Hispanic man.
Die, people.
A crafty counsel against the Native American man.
Die, people.
It says that they are taking crafty counsel against thy people, man. Us, the Black, Latino, and Native American Indian. We are the ones that this craftiness, that this mischief has taken effect on, man. That's why our fathers is the #1 in the media getting clowned. Our fathers is the #1 on the mock. The #1 getting mocked up inside of this media. Our fathers, our sons. Why isn't the white man getting exposed inside of the media? You see, black people are constantly on the news, are constantly on the headlines, because they're always trying to down us. We don't know who we are. You got us apologizing for who we are. You got Kyrie Irving. You got Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon wanted that wilding out. Nick Cannon tried to have a little backbone, said that we the Jews, and then he folded quick because he wanted that little wilding out. We ain't apologizing for a damn thing back here, man. Right. We are the Jews, and you are not. We're not Jewish. You understand? We're not your damn rabbis. We actually are the brothers and sisters of Christ. Right. We actually are the bloodline, the royal bloodline. You should know something nice, simple, and clear. Your bloodline is not important. You Edomites, you white man, you Chinese man, you Africans, you Arabs, you East Indians, according to the Bible, you're not special. And you don't do a damn thing on this earth that's special. Right. You don't look good, your woman ain't better than us, your sons don't beat us in no sports. You're good at nothing. We're the mathematicians. We're the scientists. We're better at everything. Right. We build everything better than you. Right. Don't you ever try to compare yourselves to us, man. We were able to show our strength and our glory while being the slaves in this place. Right. Imagine if we were in our own land. Imagine the glory that we would be able to show on this earth if we was in our own land. We were able to do all of this in America while being slaves. We were able to do all of this through the crack epidemic, through all of this weed, through all of the imprisonment. You understand? Through all of the laws that y'all waged against us, through all of the black codes and the Jim Crow South, we was able to still show how special we are. Don't you ever try to compare yourself to us, man. Black fathers are absolutely better than white fathers. Right. Black fathers are absolutely better than you heathens out there. Right. Black fathers are absolutely better, man. Black mothers are absolutely better, man. Don't you get it confused. We better than you, and we on our worst foot. We on our worst foot, and we better than you, man. This crafty counsel, man, that y'all showing against us, it ain't gonna work no more. Every corner that the I.S.U.P.K is on, you're going to find out this truth.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're
Yeah, Babylon is